Hello, and welcome to something a little bit different. My name is Laura, or Baby Bell, and welcome to a bit of F1 league racing. This is something I'm pretty new to actually, so I just thought I'd upload a bit of a commentary video. This is the voice stuff is recorded afterwards. I've just kind of edited together a kind of highlight reel. I'm just going to commentate over what happened, and this is for the Downforce Esports F1 22 League. They are in Season 1, and I am in the Tier 1 split, I guess. I don't think there is actually a Tier 2 split, but yeah, Tier 1 anyway. As you can see, I'm taking all the fuel out. There was loads of fuel in the setup for some reason. It's like 8 or something kilograms. So I took all the fuel out. We're jumping straight into this, by the way, so I'll run you through what I am. I'm racing for Williams in this season, and this is the 4th race of the season. I missed Austin, which was round 1, and then round 2 was Bahrain, round 3 was Monza. I came 8th in Bahrain, I want to say, and then 7th in Monza. So like 2 decent, alright races, but we're here in Imola. And here we are for our first flying lap. We are literally jumping straight into this. My experience is that I'm pretty new to league racing. I did a few races in a previous season. I race on controller, and here we are into the first corner of Tamburello, and we've got a decent run through there actually, and we've just run a little bit wide. And just over, but it was enough to get invalidated, so we back off. And we've got no fuel in our tank, so we're gonna have to back all the way off to be able to go for another lap. But we do manage to get that done, and we arrive for the final 2 corners with just over a lap left of fuel. So we are going to go for it again on this run on these slightly warm tyres now. Open the DRS. Just while we're on the straight, I'm in 11th in the standings. Williams is 6th. And here we are into the first corner. Slightly awkward through there, but we do manage to get through unscathed and with the car on the track. Here we are into the Villeneuve chicane, and even more awkward through there. I really struggle with those first few corners on this track. The rest of them I'm fine with. It's just really awkward to get the most out of. Here we are up the hill. We are really cutting it close on fuel. As you can see 0.63 in our tank. That is nothing. So we are going to have to just try anyway. Into Acqua Minerale. Pretty alright through there. Just on the limit. And up the hill again. Up to the Variante Alta. There is someone ahead. It seems, yeah, it said we've gone purple in the middle sector, but I think that is a glitch. There's someone just moving out of our way, and that is Dystopian. Thank you very much. Very polite. And it's yellow's up ahead. I don't know, it's just caused by Dystopian. Here we are on the finish straight, and we do a 1:16.606. So I was happy with that lap, but there definitely was more in it, particularly in the first few corners. That's good enough for 6th. So this has skipped way ahead. We've got just 3 minutes left on the session. So we're going to use our 3rd set of softs. We're going to keep a set of softs for the race itself. Yeah, just because there's usually like a safety car or something, we just want to have that option. Just keep our options open. And coming into the final corner, starting our final lap with just under a minute and a half left on the session. So we literally are going to have time for just this lap. So we've got a bit to improve on. Someone coming out ahead of us, which hopefully they don't impede us too much, and we're able to get through cleanly. Through Tamburello, lovely through the first corner. Strong through the 2nd and 3rd. That's fine. It's only an improvement of half a tenth though. Ooh, bit awkward through Villeneuve, but we do improve a tiny bit, and we're 2 tenths up going into Tosa. That's purple in sector 1 as well. Yeah, I think that's a glitch. I don't think I'm actually that fast. I think it is genuinely a glitch. So 2.5 tenths going up into Peritella. and back down the hill into Aqua Minerale. Really chuck it in there. Lovely through there. Although we have lost some time, a tiny bit of time. So this is our last run through the Variante Alta, and it was a bit awkward. We have lost a bit of time through there. We've lost about 1.5 tenths, but there are 2 corners still left. We are still up, and we will improve if we manage to get these corners hooked up together. First one, fine. Even better. Fantastic run through the last corner, and we are 2.5 tenths improvement, which gives us a 116.3, which is good enough for 4th. Right now, but let's wait until everyone gets over the grid, over the start-finish line, and yeah, okay, we're moved down to 5th, but I'm very happy with that. That is our best ever qualifying for a league race. I will happily take that. Although first was almost a second faster than us, so obviously there was more in it. There was definitely more to improve on, and yeah, we're feeling strong ahead of the race. We're feeling good with our pace. This is a very busy lobby, actually. I think there's like 18 people in it, so it's an almost full lobby. We've got our teammates in 8th, so we have actually done better than our teammate by 1/10. But it's time for the race for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. So here we are on the grid, and it looks a bit overcast actually, but the weather report says it's going to be fine. It's just cloudy. I'm taking out a bit of fuel. I've made the mistake in career mode for taking out too much fuel and then having to coast basically the last like 10 laps. It's a bit awkward, so I'm not taking out a whole load of fuel. We're sticking with the medium hard strategy and just having those softs in reserve if there is a safety car which we can play off of. In 4th there is Ox, and they've gone for the hard strategy, which is going to make them a tiny bit slower at the start, and it might hold us up a bit. So I mean, we do have the inside for the first quarter, so it would be nice to probably get past them as soon as possible, because they might hold us up a tiny bit. We want to run the fastest race possible and just stay in this. But here we are. Here we are is going to be my quote of the day, I think. I'll try and say that less, but here we are pulling into our grid slot, and we've angled us a tiny bit. Admittedly not as much as Pessa, who's really aggressively pointing to the right, but we're feeling good. We're a bit nervous actually. I was a bit nervous going into this because I'd not qualified this highest yet. A few people getting disqualified from the thing for just overrunning their grid spots, but there you go, everyone's ready, apart from Dystopian, who is loading right now. It seems that they're lagging, possibly, which isn't good, because Dystopian is actually the person hosting the lobby. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, especially with the session timer running out and the race about to start. There probably will be a host. Yeah, there's a host migration, and okay, so someone else is. That should fix itself and we'll be ready to go in just a second. Right, Dystopian's left, but here we are. 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we are underway for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix in Downforce Esports. I've jumped basically everyone off the start. Everyone's got a terrible start. I am into 1st position. How have I done this? I've just got the most insane start. I've run a little bit wide. I'm coming back onto the track, but I get hit. I've been hit and I've been sent round by JC, unfortunately. Awkward. I went a little bit wide, and I think I just maybe came onto the track a little bit aggressively. I mean, I didn't go off the track, but oh, that was unfortunate. We're doing so well. We were literally in 1st for like until the 1st corner. That was a crazy start from us, but it wasn't to be, I guess. So we're back in 16th. Oh, we're in 17th. Here's a replay of what happened, and yeah, we go a little bit wide. We're still on, but it's a bit of an awkward angle, and I think JC just didn't expect us to still kind of be there, and unfortunately we do get tagged by them and we're sent round. So it is what it is. I probably wasn't meant to be there anyway. So we've got some racing to do now. run a little bit wise through the second part of Aqua Minerale. We've got a big train up ahead, led by Dystopian, who has lagged out. So it seems that they're ghosting right now, but there is still a huge train. I mean, this is still only lap 1, so there is still all to play for. Everyone's still very close, and I can make some moves. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to stay pretty conservative from this. I'm going to... this is the back end of the field. It's probably going to be a bit scrappy. I don't want to get caught up in it, and I'm just going to... They're probably all going to crash with each other, so I'm hoping just to stay back and just get past them. That's my tactic. And okay, well, that does seem to have worked, but yeah, what happened there was a bit of a concertina effect, and I think someone braked. Dystopian went into the back of them, and then I went into the back of Dystopian. So, whoops. Either way, we're promoted up 2 positions, and we've got through, even if it was a bit of an awkward moment. Skip ahead to lap 3, and we've got yellows at the first corner, and that is Parazod who's gone round. So we have got promoted up into P14. So despite our awful start, we are slowly making up ground because other people are getting spun round or having moments where they're losing loads of time. Speaking of losing loads of time, that was not fantastic through there, but we are eking up on Demiboss and the Alfa Romeo and whoever is in front of them. So we're slowly getting up to another train of people, and I think we're going to play it the same. We'll play it the same as we did before. We'll stay... It's Dystopian who's in the Alpine at the head of this. We're going to stay as far back as we can. I don't have much ERS anyway, so I'm just going to, yeah, just stay within DRS and just wait for things to clear up, because this probably won't end well. Oh, speaking of, whoa, oh my god, I just went round. Yeah, well, almost went round. Awkward moment there. Very hard to catch slides sometimes in this game, but other times it's fine. But either way, it's a brown trousers moment. Side by side, and someone's gone off. That's Slinky Maliki, who is our teammate actually. Promotes us up into P13. So we're getting close to the points now. But if we were to get all of these 3 guys, we will be in the points. Awkward moment through there, really slow from Demiboss. We almost bumped them. They've gone onto the runoff, and we've got a fantastic run on the Alfa Romeo. Around the outside for the very anti-Ultra. It's a very tight corner, this one. Side by side contact. The Alfa Romeo gets out ahead, but has a terrible run. We've got a fantastic run. So we've got the outside for this corner, but we're going to have the inside for the next corner. And we're hit. No! Oh, we've gone round again. And this time we've got damage. Okay. Right. We've got to collect ourselves, and yeah, we're going to box. We need to get this. We need to get this fixed as soon as possible, because we'll just be losing time if we stay out until we can box with hards. So let's box now and let's extend our hard stint, I guess. We've just got to make do at this point because things aren't going fantastically. And we've got someone in ahead of us, and it's our teammate. Oh, okay. They're getting their front wing changed at least, but that means that we are waiting for an absolute age for our pit stop. So we've lost even more time. The rest of the pack are over half a lap away from me, but we are back out onto the hard, and they haven't replaced the front wing. Okay, so that really throws us through a loop, because that throws our strategy completely in the mud, because we've only got one new set of softs, and we've only just... the only other tyres we've got are the used mediums that we were literally just on. So to make it to the end, we've got to either run a stint on these hards long enough to change onto the used mediums again, and that'll probably involve us boxing around the half distance mark, probably around like round 15, lap 15. It's not zombies, lap 15, and or extend that hard stint even longer and box for new softs right at the end of the race. Of course, if there's a safety car, we could get brought back into it, but right now it's not looking good. The Alfa Romeo is in the pit right there, and it seems that they have DNF'd, so we do get promoted up to P17. So we weren't last on the track, but now we are again because that person's DNF'd. So we have got yellows, and that's Dystopian who's gone round. So we are actually not last on the track now. So it's the little wins at this point. But we are okay, right? Blue flag. So that's the leaders who have finally caught us, and we are having to get out of the way for them for fear of getting a penalty. So we are now a lap down. We are mostly this slow because of the damage that we've sustained, and we can't box to fix it, not for a while. So we are slower than basically everyone else on the track, and we just have to suck it up at this point. Ahead of us, Murphy and Final Pit. Although most people are pitting around now, like the one-stop strategy window is around now. And coming out the pits, there is someone ahead of us. That is Final, who's got the outside, and we've just about jumped them. And yeah, we've got out ahead of them, but they're on fresh hards. But also, they're on a one-stop. We're going to have to box again. So, is it even worth battling them? We'll see. Basically, yeah, this Final is staying with us, but doesn't seem to be getting like going a lot faster than us right now. So I'm thinking I'll only let them past if they're able to get past convincingly, because I don't want to let them past for no reason and then actually get held up by them if they're not able to go too much faster. So I'm just going to carry on as I was and just play it, just try and drive the fastest race possible. Whoa, okay. Get a bit spooked there, and Final's got a good run from the outside. Not able to hold it around the outside. We just stick to our line and close the door on them. We're not actively trying to defend, but in trying to drive as fast as possible, we are defending from them. But yeah, they've got DRS again, and they're probably going to get past this time. I mean, they're gaining on us a huge amount. We've got no ERS, so we're just going to go to the outside, leave them the inside if they want to move, and nope, they're not going to go for it. So they stay behind for another lap. I'm just going to run the race that I've got. If they stay with me, they stay with me. If they get past me, they get past me. We're not fighting them today. We're fighting ourselves, it seems. Our biggest enemy is ourselves. So, much closer this time is Final. I don't know why I'm talking like Yoda, but yeah, they're much closer this time, and they've got DRS once again. 3/10 behind coming into the final part of the straight, and we've gone to the outside, and they've hit us! Okay, that's the third time we've gone round, unfortunately. Bit of an awkward exchange there. I think, well, I tried to go to the outside to kind of let them pass, and I think it was a bit of a tiny bit of a late move, and they possibly got a bit caught off guard by that and just went into the back of us. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. So the strategists are suggesting that I go on to softs, but then onto another set of softs again. Oh, there's Final actually DNFing from the session, unfortunately. After that, I don't think that it was caused by the collision that we had, but yeah, they've now DNF'd. But what we're going to do, we're going to box this lap. Since our wing is completely damaged at this point, we're going to box this lap, and we're going to just run the softs to the end. There we go. There's the proof. So yeah, we're going to come in this lap, and JC has... Oh, we've got a safety car! So JC has actually just DNF'd as one of the front runners, I think. And we are going really slowly because we don't want to get a penalty going into the pits. That changes things quite a bit, actually. That's right when we wanted a safety car, because we are. Well, yeah, we can change onto the softs, get our front wing replaced, and we might be able to get back onto the lead lap. So this might bring us back into it, actually. Yeah, we're looking good. We are. I might also note that we're actually one of the only people in this part of the running who hasn't got a penalty as well. So maybe that might change things towards the end of the race, but we'll see how things shake out. So fresh set of tyres, the new softs that we had waiting for us, and a new front wing, and we've just got to catch up to the safety car now, and let's see if we can get past and get onto the lead lap. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is at this point. We're really far behind, and yeah, okay. So it says stay behind dark HD, which means I think that we're not going to be able to get past them. We're not going to be able to unlap ourselves from the safety car, and yeah, no, we're not. We're going to have a little go of it now. We're going to see if we just go past, it might just let us anyway. And no, it's not going to. So despite being on a really good tyre and kind of being all fixed now and ready to race, we are a full lap down, and also not, like, the closest car is almost lapping her. Like the Slinky Maliki is a 1 minute 18 ahead, so it's not looking good. I don't know what my plan is now. It's probably just to stay out of everyone's way and not cause any collisions and just let everyone run their race. Yeah, safety car in this lap. Yeah, just Ali's really backing us up right now, and I don't know what my plan is. I'm just gonna race my race and try and finish, because we're not too far away from the points, and there is 10 laps left. Oh god, my maths. Yeah, no, 10 laps left. We've got blue flags from Pessar, so we're just going to let them pass. Yeah, we've got 10 laps left, which means that a few more people could retire, particularly with everyone being this close from the restart. So, there you go, there's yellows, actually. Someone's gone round. I don't think they retired, though. Yeah, those tyres are looking pretty worn, though. It's debatable whether or not they'll make it to the end. So we're thinking about, at this point, do we actually box for the softs? Let's see how it goes. Team radio?
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap.
Okay, so yeah, the strategists are thinking that we should box this lap anyway. The closest car behind us is Murphy, and they are 44 seconds behind us. Yeah, look at those tyres, 45% on the right rear. We're probably going to have to box. Yeah, we'll box this lap because we're not going to lose anything from it, and it will guarantee that we're able to make it to the end. At this point, as you can see, Murphy is actually DNF'd anyway, so we're running last on the track, but we are still running. We are still going, but we are now 12th. So we're feeling downtrodden, I guess, but we are carrying on going. We're going to see this through, and here we are for what will be our final lap, because of course we're a lap down. So lap 31, we're just going to see it through. We're just going to see this race through. It's not gone our way. Potentially we've been to blame partly for some of the incidents that happened, but it is what it is. The win, the biggest win that we can get is even just finishing today. So we're going to be the last of the cars that do finish, and this is just going to be an exercise in seeing things through. Congratulations to Just Ali for actually for winning, and they seem to have won by quite a decent margin. So congratulations to them. Yeah, it kind of ties into my goals for this season, really. I don't have huge goals. I just kind of want to be consistent. I want to learn and improve from the experience of racing as part of a league, and I think this definitely has been a learning experience for me, and also a exercise in just trying to make it to the finish. And that's what we're going to do. Out the final corner, and we are over the line in P12, but we have finished. It may have not gone our way today, but we have finished, and we've seen the checkered flag, and that was our win today. Parazod gets a driver of the day vote, so congratulations to them. They must have put in an absolute shift. Yeah, it was quite an interesting race, and I can't really add to it any more than that. There's Just Ali celebrating their win. Congratulations once again to them. No points for us today, so we're not going to move anywhere in the championship. If anywhere, we'll go back. So it is what it is. It's been an interesting experience, and a learning one at that. But the way I see it, it's not the end of the world. There's always another race, and we've got next week to look forward to at Miami. Miami, I feel, has been a strong track for me in the past, so we'll see how that goes. We've got that to look forward to next week. I don't know whether or not I'll upload that. It's whether or not I can be bothered to make another video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and potentially see you next week for round 5 in Miami. Thank you for watching.